Thousands lined the streets of a small Dutch town today, thanking Canadian war heroes. It's been a week of celebrations marking the 70th anniversary of the liberation from Nazi occupation. Our country's war veterans, most of them in their 90s, made the trip back to where nearly 8,000 of their fellow soldiers were killed. Celebrations were held across Europe today, but as Jennifer Johnson reports, Western leaders boycotted one massive march.
With banners saying hello again, cheering crowds lined the streets of Apeldoorn in the Netherlands today, honoring the Canadian war heroes who saved their city from the Nazis.
You're welcome.
Marking the 70th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, residents waved Canadian flags, handed out flowers and cards of thanks.
We appreciate all the reception we are getting today. They still remember the Canadians after 70 years.
Over 7,600 Canadian soldiers died liberating Holland from the Nazis, a sacrifice residents here never forget.
The Dutch people appreciate our removal of the Nazi element from the country, and what they have done with their country since makes me feel happy.
As the vets rode in wartime vehicles, residents shook their hands and offered kisses to the men who sacrificed so much. Throughout Europe and at Westminster Abbey, silence throughout the war, bells rang in celebration of Victory in Europe Day. In Moscow, Russian President Vladimir Putin got the cold shoulder from European leaders as he marked the occasion by showing off his country's military force, 16,000 marching troops. China's president was there, but other leaders stayed away because of tensions between Putin and the West over the conflict in Ukraine. Russia lost more soldiers and civilians in the war than any other country.
German war is at an end. We may allow ourselves a brief period of rejoicing.
After years of air raids, blackouts, and deaths, millions took to the streets 70 years ago. Today, there was more cheering, but this time, cheers of gratitude for those who risked their own lives to save so many others. Jennifer Johnson, Global News, Washington.